Hey, Jeff Munn, Creating Extraordinary Futures. And this week I want to reflect on a quote, and I'm not going to get the quote exactly right, but it's from Jim Carrey, and it says basically, I wish that everyone could become rich and famous and get everything they ever dreamed so that they can see that's not the answer. And I think a lot of us, entrepreneurs in particular, are believing that there is something that we can create in the world that will ultimately make us happy, that will ultimately prove ourselves to ourselves and to others, that will finally help us feel like, oh, I'm enough. And what I see over and over and over again is that that's not the case. That the act of creation, the act of achievement results in nothing but disillusionment, disappointment, dissatisfaction, a collective scratching of the head to say, well, I thought that would make me happy. I thought my 8-figure exit would make me happy, so I must need a 9-figure exit or something along those lines. We fall into this trap. We fall into this trap over and over again of thinking that, well, if that achievement didn't make me feel whole, then this next bigger achievement will make me feel whole. That must be the mistake. When the mistake is actually that we're looking in the wrong direction. We're not looking in the direction of our own wholeness and authenticity. We're generally looking in the direction of, well, what can I do to satisfy them? What can I do to meet others' expectations, whether that's my boss, my family, my partner, cultural norms, what have you. There are these norms that we celebrate as a culture, norms around entrepreneurship and achievement. And I have never met anyone who said after meeting that norm, after getting the exit, now I am complete. Now, why is that? First of all, I talked about the wrong direction. I believe that we are wired to bring something into the world that is authentic and true to us, and that we feel most aligned with ourselves, our purpose, when we are doing that. But secondly, I think that we have this notion that there is that there is the end to a destination, that there is an arrival. And an arrival is just a concept we're making up in our minds. It's this notion that there is a future where we are whole and we are satisfied, and I've never seen anyone experience that. I've seen people experience gratitude, going back, looking at everything that they've created in their lives or the relationships that they've established in their lives, feeling good about what they've done and who they've been. But I've never met anyone who was 100% satisfied, who didn't think additional growth was possible. That's the human journey. And I think the way that we navigate it is to be 100% appreciative of how far we've come. You can always look back and say, wow, in this last few years, I came so much further than I think was possible. And be called to, but not dissatisfied by, what's possible for the future. There's always more to do. There's always another place to go to. That doesn't mean that there's something wrong with you. That means that you're a human being and that you will always have this urge to create, and that urge to create is part of your humanness. I believe the most cherished part of my humanness is my capacity to continue to see and to create, and I can look back and be incredibly grateful, thankful for everything that I've created so far. I want you to reflect on that. If it resonates, let's have a conversation. And take care, and I'll see you next time.